Hey guys, here we are back in the train room again. Today I'm laying my cork roadbed. I'm not going to make a how-to video on that per se. There's plenty of information out there already and it's not a complicated process, but I'll give you a little bit of information on what I'm doing to lay it. Maybe it'll help someone out. Like I said, it's no special techniques or anything like that. But first, you want your cork roadbed, of course. I'm using Midwest cork roadbed. I hate to point this out, but some people don't know, but when you get it, you have to separate it. So you have the beveled edges on the outside. Once you separate it, and you have sides with the beveled edges on it, which you will place on the outside edge of it. Also, what I'm using, just plain old white Elmer's glue. I run a bead down each side of my track line and I lay down the cork roadbed. Reason I'm using this is if I need to remove the roadbed to make any changes, it's very easy to do. Generally with the roadbed you can just peel it back up. I also use this to glue down my track, which I'll probably mention in a later video. I just use full strength white glue to glue my track down also, and if you need to move it, you just spray it down with some water and a mixture of water and rubbing alcohol. Let it sit for a little bit and your track will come right up. But anyways, I'm just using that. There's plenty of different methods out there for gluing down your roadbed. Search around, you'll see a bunch of different ones. Choose whatever works better for you. And trusty T-pins, which I forgot the name of in my last video. I had a brain fart while I was making a video. And a marker or a pen, and I'll show you that here in a minute. Like I said, this ain't gonna be a long video. I'll just demonstrate me putting a piece of cork roadbed down and you'll get the idea. It's the same all the way around. As far as when it comes to turnouts, I don't use turnout pads. I just take cork and, hey, it's cork. You can cut it in any shape you want. There's no sense in buying and spending money for the cork pads, for the turnout pads, I mean. I just cut it at angles and piece it in there. I don't worry about too much how it looks because it's going to be ballasted anyways and you won't see it then. But anyways, let me get this camera set up and I'll demonstrate laying a piece of cork roadbed, and that'll be pretty much it for this video. Alright, here we are. We're going to lay a piece of cork roadbed. As I mentioned, you want to make sure your beveled sides are on the outside. Also, you want your marker handy, and what we'll do is we'll lay this down up against our piece of roadbed that we already have laid, just to get an idea of the length of it. Mark the end of it with your pen or your marker. That way you know where to put your glue. And I just run a bead of white Elmer's glue right down the side of my center line, my track line, up to that point we just marked. Not too complicated. Lay your cork roadbed down. Use your T-pins and pin it in place till it dries. Like I said, it's not complicated. No sense in me doing a big how-to video. There's plenty of information out there already, and it's pretty self-explanatory anyways. But this is more or less just let you guys know where I'm at on the layout. I'm laying my cork roadbed. I know I'm not getting a whole lot done at a very fast pace, but I don't have a whole lot of time to work on it here and there. So I gotta do what I gotta do. And then you do the same for your other pieces. Lay it on the other side, mark your end, glue it, pin it, wait till it dries. Now, once all your cork roadbed's down, dried, you got your pins out. Another method some people use, they like to take a sanding block or something and go across this and sand it down to make sure there's any bumps or high spots, low spots, everything's kind of smoothed out. I don't do that unless it's pretty noticeable, a place that's pretty noticeable. And then another thing to take note of, whenever you separate these cork road bed pieces, the one side will always have a little bit of extra, like a ridge on it. You'll see what I mean whenever you tear it apart. But the one beveled side will have a little bit of ridge on it. I do like to take something and take that ridge off, so that way it doesn't screw up your ballasting. You know, when you start laying ballast, it'll want to poke out through the ballast and look ridiculous. So either take a knife, a sanding block, something, sandpaper, anything, and knock that bevel or little ridge off of there. And like I said, you'll see what I mean whenever you get to that point. But anyways, that's it. Short, sweet, simple. Nothing really to go on about right now. And stay tuned. I will have a lift out video or two up coming here in the near future. It may be 2 parts, but all right, that's it. That's all I got. I'll catch you in the next video.